Art of Rizz. Well, what exactly is Rizz? You might be sitting there and thinking to yourself, well, Rizz is all about your ability to pull and your conversational skills. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the Rizzler, T. Rizzly, the Wizard of Oz, whatever the hell people say. My Rizz needs a little bit of work. So I think together, fellas, and the girls too, we can learn how to Rizz. Oh yeah, and by the way, this video is inspired by Tommy NFG's Art of Down Bad. Link in the description. Where the hell do we even begin? How do we get to the art of rizzing? Well, now what I think it all starts with and the foundation of Rizz is basically just how you look. And there's not really much you can control about your physical appearance, maybe just like clearer skin, more muscle. But what you can control is your drip. Now, when you step out of the room in the morning, you just gotta feel like a go, bro. And I think that alone will help you with your confidence. It sure as hell helped mine. I'm still working on it, but it helped me a little bit. I mean, most of the time I rock a pretty basic outfit. Like, I just wear a white t-shirt. I got a chain and then like jeans and then white forces. Like, it's a pretty basic outfit. Or sometimes I change it up with the J's and like a blue t-shirt, but there's not really too much going on. There's a really open pool when it comes to drip levels. Like, you ain't gotta rock like a big ass mink or anything. You just gotta rock something that looks good and something you feel good in. Like, bro, when I was in middle school, I used to rock like a Mario t-shirt and goddamn cargo shorts, bro. Like, I had the worst drip imaginable. And I had orange like Nike shoes. Like, it was not looking good for me. Now, another thing when it comes to appearance is you gotta be clean, bro. You gotta make sure your hair is brushed, you know, you brush your teeth, clean your ears, put on deodorant, and everything else that comes with basic hygiene. Now, doing something so little can go a long way. And now, for the girls, I mean, I can't really speak for the girls when it comes to, like, fashion. But if you rock something like this, I don't know, I think it's just over for you. It's just not happening. But yeah, the main summary of the first point, you know, just keep the drip in check, make sure everything is good. You wanna feel good when you step into the function. Now, the next step is knowing where to look. Now, the most important part about knowing where to look is you have to pick an environment that's optimal for you. Make sure whatever environment you choose, make sure you feel good in it. Because one time I went to a fucking club and it was awful, all right? Like, some dude offered me white powder and I could not hear shit. So it really didn't help my skills whatsoever. Plus, I couldn't dance, so that absolutely did not help me at all. Despite that, a girl still came up to me. I have no idea how the hell that happened, but it did. But if I'm honest with you, I think the best environment for me is probably like social functions or social gatherings. And honestly, that's what I would recommend. Like, if your school's holding events and shit, pull up. Some dude's hosting a party at your school or something, pop out. You know, some of you might be rocking with the club, but the club was just personally not a great environment for me. And even though I got the girl's number and, you know, we were talking for a while, I eventually got ghosted. You know, although I got ghosted, hey, we're still making progress. I still got some experience under my belt. And honestly, that's how you should look at this. You know, that's how you should look at rejection. Sure, it's gonna sting, but at least you got some progress under your belt. Another thing for people who are over 21, a bar, that's where you would want to pop out. If you want to be more relaxed and you feel more confident when you're drinking, a bar, I'd say, should be your go-to. But hey, I really don't know. Everybody's different, so it's totally up to you. If you also want to bring the homies with you, if you think that helps, then do that. So now the next step is to just approach with confidence. Like, you want to walk in the building like you're him, bro, and you just got to scan the room and see what's going on. I don't know if there's any girls watching this, but what I hear is that when girls look at you, like, a lot, that means they want you to go over and talk to them. Now, I'm not an expert or anything. I don't really know this for sure. And now, most times I don't shoot my shot because the fear of rejection just kills, bro. And now, for a lot of people, it's really hard to get over. I mean, some people just don't care and they'll walk into the function, approach any person they see. Now, I mean, shit, that takes nuts, bro. Props to you if you can do that. I've only approached like a few times. I've really haven't done it that many times. But when I did, I got rejected. And I was sad about it for a little bit. But in the long run, that's only gonna make you better. You just gotta keep jumping in the ring, keep improving your skills, your Rizz, your confidence, whatever it is. So when you go to approach the girl, the key is you want it to be quick. You don't want the conversation to be too long. You just want to do what you're there for. Get the number and dip. And for the girls that want to approach boys, same thing. Just get the number and dip. And if you're a girl that can approach boys, you're already ahead of like 90% of the game. And for those of you that can do that, damn, I'll give you props. That's crazy. A lot of people might be like, bro, but what do you talk about though? Well, it can really be anything, honestly, as long as it's not weird. And you want to get get them to talk. You want to leave them with open-ended questions like, oh, what kind of music do you like and why? And if they say K-pop, for example, they can sit there and explain to you why they like Jungkook. People like to talk about themselves. And make sure you pick a topic that you are well versed in. Like, I like music a lot. Like, I've listened to hours and hours of Yeet this year. Destroy Lonely, some R&B artists like The Weeknd. So it's something that I like to talk about a lot. And for example, if a girl says to you, oh yeah, I really like witchcraft and like I just like to cast spells on people, and you want to fucking walk away, you can do that. You're in the lead of the conversation. If I was in that situation, fuck dude, that's what I would do. I don't care how attractive she is. I'm not dealing with a girl that's into witchcrafts and cast spells and shit like that. And you know, that might be some people's type, but hey, that just ain't my cup of tea. And make sure you're comfortable in this interaction. That's important. Like if they're sitting down, sit down. Don't feel like you have to like stand up the whole time if they're sitting down, because that just makes it really awkward. Now, you also don't have to be the funniest guy on planet Earth. You just gotta have some charm. Just a little bit. And trust me, it will go such a long way. And a key to charm is just smiling. You got them pearly whites? Bro, smile, teeth, and gums. Come on. Show them off, bro. And if she's not rocking with you, it's okay. I've talked to some girls and they just weren't really rocking with me. And I'm like, hey, that's fine. I'm just gonna move on to the next. If you pick up on little things that she says and you can add on to the conversation, trust me, it will flow so much better. And if I'm being honest with you, the hardest part is going up to approach. Like, you already did the hardest part, bro. You gotta feel like Hemi Neutron. Now, if girls are not interested, they'll most likely say, oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend. They just don't want to make you feel like shit. I mean, it took a lot of confidence for you to approach them in the first place, so they at least recognize that. And now for the girls, you know, guys will most likely say, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, or they'll be really clear, like, no, sorry. And I guess just the unknown of how people are going to react to you approaching them, maybe that's just kind of what makes a lot of people scared to do. I mean, it's a person. They shouldn't be scary at all. Maybe it's just I have that fear that later I'll be bumping Marvin's room, like just in my room in the dark, laying down, sad. You know what I mean? I just don't want to go through that. You can go down one or two paths at this point. You either get rejected or let's fucking go. You scored. You got the number. No Juice WRLD or Marvin's room today. You go home with the biggest smile on your face. You're texting all the boys. Let's go. I just rizzed up. So in the scenario when you actually get the number, this is what you do. First of all, don't text back right away. I'd say wait about like a day or so. Or if you can get her to text first, even better. Let's just say you met her at a bar. You could open with, oh yeah, you know, I had a good time last night. Maybe we could hang out again sometime soon. And when you get the number, it's important to set a link as soon as possible. And make sure you have a plan set in stone. And if she keeps making excuses as to why she can't, just don't waste your time, because she clearly would make time for you if she really cared that much. Don't text her too often either. Like, take breaks in between. You don't have to text her every waking moment. Trust me, I think I texted the girl too much, and eventually I ended up getting friends, which sucks. And then I got ghosted, so, which was even worse. But honestly, the most important thing you gotta do before all these steps is work on yourself. Like, working on yourself is much more important than trying to find another person or a significant other. If you fix all the problems you feel like you have in your life, it'll give you that sense of accomplishment. If you stay on your purpose, you'll feel like the GOAT. You get to the bag, you get to that sack, whatever it is, you lift weights, whatever it is you want to do with your life, you will feel fucking amazing. And you will actually be more attractive to people that way. You have a grind or a purpose, whatever the hell you want to call it. So yeah, work on yourself first, and as you continue to work on yourself, improve your skills with talking to others. If you get rejected, just keep it pushing, bro. Want another video to watch? Watch this video on screen. Anyways, I'm out. Bye.